Hey, Legs Diamond, how you doing? Okay, I did not expect to see this episode today, or this weekend, or this summer. It is from Legs from Here to Homeworld, and by the way, that's an awesome title. And there's a lot of cool Steven Universe news that came out at the San Diego Comic Con. I'll briefly talk about that first. We got, they showed the entire episode at the panel and then promised that they would upload it on the app, which they did. Also, we got some other info and stuff, and a big surprise. I wasn't expecting an announcement of a TV movie with that teaser, so I am all on board with this. I'm beginning to think that we probably won't get any more new episodes, but we'll get this film probably in the fall, what I imagine, either the fall or maybe the holiday season is what I think, probably definitely before the new year. And that trailer was, well, teaser I should say. I like the heart kind of stone, and it's flipped for each different character. Like Steven and Pearl and the villain, it's downwards, and it's upwards on Amethyst and Garnet. So these creators like to hint at things visually. So it does make me wonder if maybe Steven, Pearl, and the villain are connected in somehow. Oh, we'll see. I don't know. Anything's possible with this show. I've stopped trying to guess because I'm always really bad at it. And okay, we get to the big news with the episode. We got to see it, and I'm really excited about that. I would have been happy maybe with a preview or some kind of announcement of episodes or something like that. But I got to see it. I'm very happy about that. And it obviously picks up right off from the previous reunited episode where Yellow and Blue Diamond have stopped attacking, and they're going, oh my God, I can't believe this. Pink Diamond, okay, let's talk. And they talk, and they settle things, which is pretty amazing. And I think it's done pretty realistically because the other gems and Connie are kind of trepidatious. Bismuth is like, okay, I'll be with you, but I'm not happy. And Steven instantly wants to see if he can get them to cure the corrupted gems that they have all over the world. So that's job number one for Steven, and of course it doesn't quite work with Centipedal, and it's kind of amazing that Blue and Yellow didn't even think that happened. They were intending to murder all the gems across the world, which by the way doesn't make them better. I've heard some people like, oh, okay, they only thought they were going to kill everybody. Well, no, that's not better. But since they're kind of listening to Pink, and it's interesting how connected to Pink they've become, and are willing to kind of go with this. That's of course it doesn't quite work. There's one element missing, White Diamond, so they can't really heal Centipedal. They come really close, but they have to just constantly touch her for the rest of time in order to keep her together. So that's not feasible. So they decide to go back to Homeworld, and they hilariously find Steven's ship, which is giant pink legs and an ass. And watching that thing move is awe-inspiring and hilarious at the same time, which speaks in volume of what the show generally is. And I don't know, it's just funny watching these awkward legs and that big pink butt run through the sky. And take off. Bismuth obviously isn't ready to go and decides to stay and protect Peridot and Lapis until they get back. Greg decides to water Garnet's cat, and Connie goes, which is I'm really excited about that. I love the idea of her being a central part of the team and part of it. So her going to Homeworld is just great. And we also I don't know how long it took that ship to get there, but it felt like it took no time. So that ship is insanely fast, whereas warp capability, blah, blah, blah. And we get the first shot of Homeworld. We've been on Homeworld, but we didn't get to see what Homeworld looked like from a distance. And it's cracked, and it's got rings, and it looks like it's been beaten up terribly and horribly, in bad shape. I mean, it makes Cybertron look good. And oh boy, we get right there, and it didn't occur to me when we saw the image of White Diamond's like building or structure in the trial episode, but that's probably her ship. She lives there, or at least is headquartered there. And it's interesting that Yellow Diamond anticipates one reaction, and she is completely wrong on that. She thinks that White Diamond will just speak to her first, and she'll cool down, and then they'll talk. But that doesn't happen. Matter of fact, it seems like all the capital of Homeworld was anticipating them. They were expecting them. I guess they saw them on radar or whatever they use, and they have a nice parade. Well, not parade, but big event. White Pearl shows up, and her face is cracked, and she's not being voiced by Dee Dee Magno-Hall, which I think is telling. And they take Steven immediately to White Diamond. Screw the other two diamonds and everybody else. She just wants to talk to him. And she doesn't seem to be interested in listening. She just tells him, like, hey, Pink, it's great that you're back. Hey, that was a really crazy time for us, but now back to your quarters or something like that. And, sends it back to apparently what probably is maybe his Pink's quarters that was on Homeworld. And then the episode just flat out ends. So, okay, this episode is beautiful. It looks great. There's a lot of cool imagery. We all figured the pink legs were a pink ship, but seeing them in action is pretty funny. You put a butt on a ship, it's funny. And the whole bit with the legs being like really awkward and taking off, and Steven really kind of feeling bad, like, oh, that Pink was much better, and Pearl like tells him like, no, actually she kind of sucked at it too. Which is kind of cool and a nice, real good way to connect. I do wonder if we're moving too quickly in Yellow and Blue, being cool with everybody, but we have a lot of stuff to do, so I'm willing to forgive it, especially considering like the extreme circumstance of the situation. And I think I'm glad Business is there to kind of like ground this situation. Like, hey, like we were just fighting. We were just trying to kill each other like 20 seconds ago, so I'm not totally cool. And the gems seemed a little bit like, they're kind of, with the exception of Amethyst and Connie, they're a little like, especially Pearl and Garnet are a little like trepidatious about the whole thing. So, yeah, this is Steven's mission. Just, I want to get corruption healed and taken care of. There's a lot of mystery on this character of White Diamond. She is just gorgeous. The imagery, the actress playing her, and White Diamond, which I think is interesting. She plays her and she plays White Diamond and White Pearl, which I think is interesting. I've been trying to think about what that means. I wonder if White Pearl is just an extension of herself, rather than an individual being, or maybe I don't know if this is still a kid's show, so I don't know if White Pearl is a dead Pearl that she's animated. I don't know if they'll be willing to go through that extent with it. And yeah, she has the wait, I think, was worth it. She has a stunning entrance. She's godlike and creepy and menacing, even though she is this beautiful giant creature that really doesn't do anything. She's just standing there, but her presence and her attitude of what she tells Steven is intimidating. She's very intimidating. So, and the fact that it seems like Yellow and Blue are intimidated by her, which is rather unnerving. So it also is probably a key of maybe Yellow and Blue joining Steven, but yeah, it definitely shows you what they're probably up against here. Who knows what's going to happen here? I don't know if we're going to get any more episodes of Season 5. I'm not quite clear if this was the last episode of the season, or if we have one or two more left. It'd be cool if this was the last one for the season, because this was an amazing season. I dare say this is probably the best of the 5 seasons. We'll see. We'll talk about the seasons later. But yeah, I'm just kind of, my mind is racing over what White Diamond will be doing for this show and what her plans are. My feeling for a while is she wants to go back to work, wants to get Pink right back to, what he was doing. And we'll see about that. Of course, Steven won't want to be doing that, so we'll see where that goes. I love this episode. I'm still kind of beaming about it. It was really exciting, and a lot of stuff got done. This was a very quick 11-minute episode. This felt like 3 minutes, I thought. Definitely 5 RAM chips if you can get a hold of this episode or watch it when it airs or watch it on the app or, I don't know, whatever you do. Go see it. If you like this video, you can you can click like and hit the notification bell to get more updates from this channel. And if you like it, you can also support it at my Patreon, at Patreon Justin Cristelli. You can also follow me on the Twitters and the Facebooks, and I'll be there being my usual self. I think that's it for now, so push the button, Lindsay.